I am Emma.
Hello, Emma. I'm very happy to be here today. I am excited about our talk.
Me too. You look very happy today. Did something good happen?
Yes, I spent the whole weekend at my house. I cleaned a lot and made some small changes.
Oh, I love that. Cleaning is hard work, but the house feels so nice afterward.
Exactly, Emma. It feels like a new home. I was thinking about my house a lot this weekend.
That is perfect, because today we want to help our listeners talk about their homes.
That is a great idea, Emma. If a friend visits your home, you need to know the words for the rooms.
Yes, or if you meet a new friend, they may ask, "Where do you live?"
That is a very common question, Emma. People ask me that all the time.
So, tell me about your home. Do you live in a big house or a small apartment?
I live in an apartment, Emma. It is not very big, but it is very comfortable.
How many rooms do you have, Jack?
I have 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, and a small bathroom.
2 bedrooms. That is nice, Jack. Do you use the second bedroom for guests?
No, Emma. I use the 2nd bedroom as my office. I work there every day.
Ah, a home office. That is very important. What do you have in your office?
I have a desk, a big chair, and many books. I love books very much.
I know you do, Jack. Is your desk near the window?
Yes, I like to look outside when I'm thinking. It helps me relax.
That sounds lovely, Jack. My favorite room in my house is the living room.
Oh, tell me about your living room, Emma. Is it big?
I think it is medium size. I have a big, soft sofa and a very large rug on the floor.
What color is the sofa, Emma? I'm curious.
It is dark green. I also have some yellow cushions. It looks very bright.
Dark green and yellow. That sounds very stylish, Emma. I like those colors together.
Thank you. I also have many plants in the corner. They make the room feel fresh.
I have plants too, but I have a small problem with my plants.
Oh no, what is the problem?
I forget to water them sometimes. They look a little sad now.
Oh, Jack, you should put a reminder on your phone. Water the plants.
That is a good idea, Emma. I will do that after our talk today.
So, Jack, what about your kitchen? Do you like cooking?
Yes, Emma. My kitchen is small, but it has everything I need. A stove, a fridge, and a microwave.
Do you have a table in the kitchen, or do you eat in the living room?
I have a small table with 2 chairs. I usually eat breakfast there.
Breakfast is the best meal of the day. I love coffee and toast in the morning.
Me too. A good breakfast makes a happy day.
That is right. Our homes are very important because they make us comfortable and happy.
Yes, and it is nice to talk about our homes and share ideas with friends.
I agree. I hope our listeners can now talk about their own homes easily.
Yes, and I hope they enjoy cleaning, cooking, and taking care of their plants too.
Thank you for listening, everyone. See you next time on Talk Tata.
Bye, everyone. Keep enjoying your home and have a great day.
Me too. But wait, I have a funny story about my kitchen from this morning.
A story? Tell me. I love your stories.
Well, I was making toast this morning. I put the bread in the toaster and went to the bathroom.
Okay, and then what happened?
I heard a loud pop, and then I smelled something bad.
Oh no! Did you burn the toast?
Yes, it was completely black. My kitchen was full of smoke. I had to open all the windows.
Oh, you cannot leave the kitchen when the toaster is working.
I know. I learned my lesson. No more black toast for me.
Well, at least your kitchen is clean now after the smoke left, right?
Yes, very clean. But my neighborhood was a bit noisy this morning, too.
Your neighborhood? Why? Is it usually quiet there?
Usually, yes. It is a very quiet neighborhood with many trees and a small park.
That sounds perfect. I like neighborhoods with parks.
Me too. But this morning, there was a big truck on my street.
A truck? Were they moving house?
No, Jack. They were fixing the road. It was very loud. Bam, bam, crash.
Oh, that is the worst, especially when you are trying to work or rest.
Exactly. I couldn't hear my own music. I had to close all the windows.
Well, neighborhoods can be surprising sometimes.
Yes, my neighborhood is usually calm, but today it was very loud.
My neighborhood is different. It is very busy.
Tell me more. What is it like?
There are many shops, a big supermarket, and a lot of cafes.
Oh, I like that. You can walk to the supermarket easily.
Yes, everything is close. You can buy what you need quickly.
That sounds nice, but I also like quiet neighborhoods with trees and parks.
Me too. Quiet places are good for relaxing.
And busy neighborhoods are fun for shopping and walking around.
Yes, each neighborhood has its own style and advantages.
I think people can choose what they like more, quiet or busy.
I agree. Both can be good, depending on your mood and needs.
Yes, the supermarket is only 5 minutes away from my home. I never need to drive my car for groceries.
That is very convenient. Is there a bakery nearby? I love fresh bread.
Yes, there is a wonderful bakery on the corner. The smell of bread is amazing every morning.
Now I'm hungry. Fresh bread and coffee? That sounds like a dream.
It is, Jack, but sometimes my neighborhood is too busy. There are many people on the street.
Do you know your neighbors? Are they friendly?
I know some of them. The lady in the house next to me is very kind.
That is good. Friendly neighbors are very important for a happy home.
Yes, she has a very small dog. The dog always barks when I walk past.
Is it a scary bark or a friendly bark?
It is a friendly bark. The dog is saying hello. It is very cute.
I like dogs. My neighbor has a cat, but I only see it in the window sometimes.
Cats are like that. They like to watch the world from a safe place.
Speaking of watching, I have another unexpected thing that happened at my house.
Another one? You had a very busy weekend.
Yes, I was sitting on my balcony yesterday afternoon.
You have a balcony? I am jealous. I don't have one.
It is very small, but I have one chair there. I was reading my book.
And then what happened?
A small blue bird flew right onto my lap.
Wow! On your lap? That is amazing!
I was so surprised. I didn't move. We just looked at each other for a few seconds.
Did the bird stay for long?
No, just for a moment. Then it flew away to a tree in the park.
That sounds like a movie. A very beautiful moment at your home.
It really was. It made me feel very peaceful.
I think our homes are our peaceful places. We need to feel comfortable there.
I agree, even if sometimes the toaster burns the bread.
Yes, even then, our homes are special.
That is true. Homes are where we feel safe and happy.
And where little surprises, like a bird landing on your lap, can make us smile.
Exactly. Small moments like that make a home very special.
Hey, if you're enjoying this conversation, don't forget to like the video.
Yes, and subscribe to the channel and share it with a friend who is learning English.
It really helps us. And if you are still listening, comment home below.
We love to see your comments. Tell us, do you live in a house or an apartment?
Yes, we really want to know. Okay, let's talk more about describing the rooms.
Good idea. If I visit your apartment, where do I put my coat?
In the hallway, I have a small closet in the hallway for coats and shoes.
Oh, that is very organized. I usually just throw my coat on the chair.
You need a hook on the wall. It saves a lot of space.
You're right. I need to go to the shop and buy some hooks.
Is your house old or new? That is another way to describe a home.
My house is quite old. It has high ceilings and big wooden doors.
Oh, I love old houses. They have so much character.
They do, but sometimes they are a bit cold in the winter.
Ah, yes. My apartment is new, so it is very warm.
That is the benefit of a new building. Everything works perfectly.
Most of the time, but my neighbor's shower broke last week.
Oh no, did it cause a problem for you?
A little bit. Water started coming through my bathroom ceiling.
Oh my goodness, that is a big problem. I was brushing my teeth and drip, trip, splash.
What did you do? Did you call the manager?
I ran upstairs and knocked on my neighbor's door. He was very sorry.
Wow, that is a scary surprise. Is it fixed now?
Yes, it is fixed, but now I have a small yellow spot on my ceiling.
You can paint it. Remember, you have that blue paint?
Nah, I don't want a blue spot in my bathroom. That will look strange.
Maybe white paint is better for the ceiling.
Definitely. So, if your friend visits, what is the first thing they see?
They see my garden. I have a very small front garden with many flowers.
That sounds beautiful. A garden makes a home feel very welcoming.
Yes, flowers make everyone feel happy when they visit.
I agree.
Flowers? What colors?
I have red roses and some purple flowers. I don't know the name in English.
That's okay. Purple flowers are enough. It sounds very pretty.
It is. I spend a lot of time in the garden on the weekends.
I wish I had a garden, but the park in my neighborhood is almost like my garden.
That is true. You don't have to cut the grass in the park.
Exactly. Someone else does the hard work, and I just enjoy the grass.
That is the best way. My neighborhood also has a library. Do you have one?
Yes, the library is next to the post office. I go there every Saturday.
I love libraries. They are so quiet and full of interesting stories.
My neighborhood also has a small gym. I go there to exercise.
Oh, you are very healthy. I prefer to walk in my neighborhood for exercise.
Walking is great too, especially if you have a bakery to visit.
Yes, I walk to the bakery and buy a cookie. Then I walk home.
So you walk and then you eat. That is my favorite kind of exercise too.
It balances everything, walking and enjoying a treat.
We talked about a lot of things today. The rooms, the furniture, the neighbors.
Yes, it is easy to describe your home when you think about each room.
And the neighborhood too, Jack. Is it noisy? Is it quiet? Are there shops?
Exactly, Emma. It is all about the small details.
I feel like I know your house very well now, Jack.
And I feel like I can see your blue bird on the balcony, Emma.
It was a very special guest.
Well, Emma, I think we should remember what we talked about today.
Good idea, Jack. We talked about apartments and houses.
Yes, Emma, and the different rooms like the kitchen, the living room, and the office.
We also mentioned furniture like sofas, rugs, and desks.
And don't forget the neighborhood, Emma, the shops, the parks, and the noisy trucks.
And the burnt toast.
Yes, Emma, the black toast was a very important part of the story.
I hope our listeners can now describe their own homes in English.
Me too, Emma. Now everyone can talk about their rooms, furniture, neighbors, and even the small surprises in their homes.
Yes, Jack. Homes are special places, and it is fun to share stories about them.
Exactly, Emma. Even a little bird on the balcony or a bakery walk makes a home very memorable.
I agree, Jack. And now our listeners can practice describing their own homes easily.
Right, Emma. Even a small garden can make a big difference for a home.
I'm sure our listeners can, Jack. It's just about practicing the words.
Wait, Emma. I have one more bonus tip for everyone.
Oh, a bonus tip, Jack. Tell us more.
If you want to learn the words for your house, Emma, use sticky notes.
Sticky notes. How, Jack?
Write the word door and stick it on the door, Emma. Write fridge and stick it on the fridge.
That is a brilliant idea, Jack. Every time you see the object, you see the word.
Exactly, Emma. In 1 week, you will know all the words in your house.
That is a very fast and fun way to learn, Jack. Thank you for the tip.
You're welcome, Emma. I use it for learning new languages too.
Well, Jack, that is all the time we have for today's episode. I had so much fun talking about homes and neighborhoods with you.
Me too, Emma. Thank you everyone for listening to us today. And give this video a like if you found the tips helpful, Emma.
And don't forget to leave a comment, Jack. Tell us about your favorite room.
We love reading your stories, Emma. It is always very interesting.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, Emma. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Take care.